What's up? We are live. Nobody's here yet. Miss Cat's outside, and as you can see, it's our Halloween special. I'm dressed like a Ghostbuster for everybody who's going to be watching in the future. Till then, I'm just going to make the time till people start filtering in. Don't cross the streams. Would you bring my tablet in here when you?
Yeah.
I got one person in there. Waiting for Miss Cat to bring me my tablet, so if you've messaged, I can't see it yet. But thanks for stopping in with us tonight. We're gonna hang out with you guys for a little bit, maybe an hour. Put out the Halloween vibe. Miss Cat will be in here in a minute. Well, here's my tablet, so. Now we got two people in here. Now we're getting some people filtering in. What's up, everybody? Make sure you're hitting the like as you come in, the heart. Draw some people in here. We're hanging out live tonight. This is our Halloween special. Pull up YouTube here. Two people in there, 2 likes. How's everybody doing tonight? Make sure you hit the chat. Give us something to talk about. We just actually watched that Five Nights at Freddy's. So we can always talk about that.
Let us know what you guys think of that, if you've seen it, or if you want to see it.
Yeah. I got 3 people in here. Make sure you're hitting the heart, hit the like, get some people in here. We're just hanging out tonight. We're gonna shoot the breeze on. This is our Halloween special. We got Ms. Ray Stance here and Pete Venkman. Those legs. Ooh. 6 people in here. All right, now some people are starting to sell. What's up, Brandon Archer? How you doing? We're sitting here. It's our Halloween special tonight. So, has anybody out there seen that Five Nights at Freddy's? That's the topic that we got at least lined up. Until you always give us stuff to talk about.
Or Dark Harvest.
Or Dark Harvest. If you're definitely Five Nights at Freddy, not so much recommended. Dark Harvest a little more. Seven people in the house tonight. Make sure you're hitting the heart. Hit the chat. Give us something to talk about here. We're live and in costume for you. Nothing to add to it, Miss Cat? What's everybody got planned for their Halloween tomorrow night? You guys going trick-or-treating? It's going to be really, really cold here. Like, what was it? 28 degrees?
26 or 28.
28 degrees here.
It's going to be freezing.
Yeah, Miss Cat, this really, really nice Ghostbusters outfit. She's going to have to wear coats over it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And leggings or something. We were out earlier because we went to my work. They had something going on, and it's already freezing, and tomorrow is supposed to be colder, so.
Yeah. But we just gonna hang out here for about an hour and, I don't know, shoot the breeze, I guess. The comments are kind of dead tonight. Y'all ain't speaking too much.
Well, people might be busy. Like, there's not a lot of. There's 7 people in here.
Well, there's 8 people in here now.
Because of us too.
Is that what it is? So there's 6 people other than us too?
Yeah.
Well, we're keeping 6 people entertained. There we go. I went to the Paw Patrol movie. Had to take the kid. Missed a good movie. Damn it. Brings the kid out in you. And our kid was really into Paw Patrol for a long time.
A really long time.
Yeah, but then he discovered Ghostbusters, and then now it's gone to Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
For right now.
For now, yeah.
They change it so often.
Brings the kid out in you. That's a name I ain't seen in the comments or nothing before. It's nice to have somebody new in here. We got Brandon Archer down there. We've seen his name before, so we'd like to shout out our regular viewers.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it, Monday? It's a Monday night.
It's a Monday. Early on Monday, I figure we catch some more people. People probably drained from work. They ain't got time to watch no lives.
Or they're not off of work yet.
Yeah. So.
Like, I would just be getting off.
But we couldn't celebrate Halloween without at least coming and wearing our costumes for you guys. And we've got a special video dropping to tomorrow night. So
Yes, guys. So instead of dropping our normal 1 video a week, we're going to be dropping 2 this week for our, what is it? Spooktacular special.
Our October Spooktacular special. It's going to be one of the longer videos we've dropped. It's really good. I'm just hoping you guys enjoy it. And then our Saturday video is going to be late this week. And for you guys who are dedicated enough to come into the live, we'll tell you why. Our video is going to be late. It's going to be on Sundays because we're going to Retro Rick Saturday. So
Yep.
if you guys know Retro Rick, we're going to see him Saturday. We're collaborating with him. We're going to be on his channel, his second channel, The Retro Life. And it's going to be
excited.
It's going to be a great video for you guys. We're very excited. Who you going to call? Shout out from Montreal. You better call the Ghostbusters. Especially if you got somebody as pretty as Miss Cat answering.
Aww.
And then we got shout out from Montreal. Montreal! Got the Canadians in here. From the cold North Canada, where picking is not a thing, as everything is so damn expensive. Well, that.
Oh.
There was a guy I watched here for a while that he did thrift stores in Canada, and it seemed to me like he done really well. I can't remember his name now though, for the life of me. But he was the reason I learned about Helly Hansen. There's a jacket we literally just picked up a few days ago, a brand. And it's because I knew about it from this guy from Canada that I watched. So there are some pickers and YouTubers up there to do that. But we're thrilled to have anybody from a different country watching us. We've had people from Canada, Australia, Sweden, Ireland. We got them all over the place. Germany.
Scotland.
Yeah. England. It's Go Snow worldwide. So, what else is going on out there? You guys can keep the chat going. So everything is so damn expensive in Canada. It's like, so what's the inflation in like Canada? What's like an average jacket cost you at a Goodwill in Canada? Like right now in the United States, it's what, about $10, $9.99 for a jacket off the rack at Goodwill. Yeah. So.
But all of our prices have gone up. So I mean, I'm waiting for that to go up even more.
Goodwill, it definitely hasn't changed their prices as drastically as
Salvation.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Salvation.
Salvation. The Salvation Army around here, they got really self-aware really quick, and their prices went from like below Goodwills to about twice a Goodwills, and it's like we don't even shop at the Salvation Armies anymore.
No. It's ridiculous. It's like.
We got 7 people in the house tonight. Make sure you're hitting the thumbs up and hitting the heart sign. Draw some people in here. We're just hanging out for about an hour. Spending our little Halloween time with you guys because tomorrow night we're going to be real busy.
Really busy.
Really busy.
And I work all day tomorrow, so I'm going to be getting off a little early and then coming home and heading out.
So, since nobody's talking to us, I'll talk to you. What was your initial thoughts on that Five Nights at Freddy's today? Now, this is coming from somebody who's never played the video games, don't know anything about the video games or characters, so this is a completely unbiased opinion here.
Okay, so I tried to not compare it to Willy's Wonderland, which was hard, because we watched that, before, and that was supposed to be, the big movie, but it turned into something else. So, with that being said, it was hard not to. The plot was not that great, but the kills were better. I'll say that.
Yeah. The plot was a real mishmash, and it was like they could have simplified. They could have simplified it so much more.
Yep.
But now we got some comments kicking in here. We got BW, trick-or-treating tomorrow, passing out candy. Well, we are definitely trick-or-treating. We got the lovely Miss Cat here and her Ghostbusters ensemble, and then, of course, mine. We got the fancy Proton packs that we bought at Spirit Halloween a few videos back in. We spent $75 on a costume all the way from Australia just to dress our little boy up like Stay Puft. So we are definitely... Halloween's a big deal for us. Last year it was Team Rocket and Meowth. Me and Miss Cat was Team Rocket and Striker was Meowth. Before that it was Casey Jones, April and the Turtle. And then before that, it was Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, and Velma. So we go all out for Halloween every year.
Yeah.
David Dorda. That's a name we recognize. How you doing, David? Hey, Snow and Miss Cat. God bless you guys. Awesome Ghostbusters outfit. Yes, we love it too.
Thank you. God bless you too.
I come up with these costume ideas about every year. It's like, Cat's like, what are we going to be this year? I was like, well, why don't we just Stryker had just got into Ghostbusters. Like, well, why don't we just go as Ghostbusters and make him the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? And it just works out perfect. So.
Well, yeah, because he got into like the old Ghostbusters, you know, the movies.
Yeah.
And actually the cartoon too, for a while.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Brings out the kid in you. Goodwill, Salvation Army, just Xbox Sport games are $7.99. That's all they got. Pretty sure employees take the games before they even hit the shelf. There's a lot of that going on here in the United States too. I already know there's a lot of people in the back rooms getting stuff before it comes out, but. Yeah, you can't do much about that. $7.99 for a game is a little bit, but hell, they're $3.99, $4.99. You know, the stores around here, so we're not too far off with you. Okay, Darren Hawkins. All right, how you doing, Darren Hawkins? Evening, guys. Love from the UK. Love the outfits. Hey, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
This is our Halloween special. Here, hold this for a minute, Miss Cat. And just to complete the outfits, we couldn't wear them because they weren't very comfortable. But look at that, boy. That right there. Miss Cat done had her proton pack on. I done wore mine. So yeah, we got them complete.
It was definitely a pretty cool showing those to my work people.
Yeah, everybody was going on about how clever the outfits were and how they liked them and whatnot. So.
Well, the residents loved that they lit up. So that was cool.
David says, I'm doing pretty good, just chilling. Got excited when I see you guys were live. That's all right. That's good. And then BW, yeah, the old cartoon was great. The Real Ghostbusters, awesome proton pack. Oh yeah, the Real Ghostbusters. Our son, he's recently gotten into the cartoon too, and I loved the cartoon as I was a kid. I had a VHS tape that my mom got me, and it was one where the Ghostbusters pole had gotten haunted and jumped out of the firehouse, and then the other one was called The Bird of Kildarby. I remember those, and I played that videotape over and over until it didn't work no more. So, and then John Quayne, that is rad. Yeah, we got 2 of those proton packs. Miss Cat rocks hers pretty well, and I like him, but what we're going to do is we're going to keep one, and then we're going to sell the other one, and then take that money and put it with some money next year, and I'm going to get the bigger, more deluxe version. So Cat will keep the smaller one, and I'll get the bigger, more deluxe version. So that's our plan.
That one's heavy anyway, so
yeah.
I can't imagine having like
the big deluxe has-been one.
Yeah, no.
14 people in here, 9 likes. Make sure you're hitting the like and the heart. You know, get us out there a little bit. We are just hanging out, doing our Halloween thing with you guys tonight. Make sure that everybody tunes in tomorrow night. It'll be a late night drop, but we got a real nice Halloween video for you.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
We
had fun making it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's our family, so a lot of people aren't gonna like it, but we get to watch it on the big screen if we put it on YouTube. So
we don't have the ghost trap, unfortunately. I was thinking about today. I'd like to have the goggles, but the.
You had a ghost trap, but you gave it to Froggy, I thought.
Oh, I had one of the Kenner plastic ones, but I think they're talking about one of the replica ones that would like go with this outfit here. But what
they have those?
Oh yeah, and they have the replica goggles and the PKE meter and all that stuff. You can get all that. But me and Miss Cat, we buy these costumes, and then periodically throughout the year, we might wear them for a skit or something. So, you know, as long as we've got these costumes around, maybe next year we might pick up that trap, or we might pick up that PKE meter. You know, just to accessorize if we ever need it, we have it because we like to dress up a lot.
Yeah.
Like even Kat talked about going next year to the Scare Fest. If we got the 3-day pass, maybe one day going as this, maybe next day go as a Ghostbuster, and next day go as something else. And
not the Scare Fest, Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, excuse me, Comic-Con. Sorry about that. All right, Jersey in the room. What up, Jersey? We was out that way not too long ago, pretty close to Jersey.
No. His name is...
Yeah, but he's from New Jersey.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah. What's your favorite vintage toy? The favorite vintage toy, I don't really have it here with me. It'd probably be my 1979 Kenner Alien. It's just because mostly the story that's attached to it and how cheap that I got it. But I'll bust that out in one of my flex videos. We're kind of falling behind. We got this trip coming up to Arkansas and Halloween and stuff. I haven't been able to record another flex video, but I'll get to it because somebody asked about action figures and toys, and that'll be in the next flex.
You do have a lot, yeah.
I do. Yeah, they have replica of the movie Ghost Trap. My older cousin bought it a couple months ago. Yep. Who'd win in a fight, Larry Bird or a bird named Larry?
Well, if it's the bird named Larry, I'll put babies first.
I would say Larry Bird because he was tough.
Yeah.
I was like, what's that? Hell, he got into a Bill Lambier and they was throwing full on haymakers with Bill Lambier, so I know Larry can fight. That bird named Larry be in big trouble. All right. BW, there is no Miss Cat, only Zool. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's good.
I actually seen her costume.
We discussed that too. It was discussed. It was like thought we'd rather be Ghostbusters and Stryker be Stay Puft. So it just fit a little better. If it was just me and her and there was no Stryker, oh yeah, it'd have been Vakeman and Dana Barrett.
Yeah, but
How you guys doing, Sugar Creek Pickers? Oh, we're doing good. We're just hanging out. You know, this is our little Halloween special. We thought we'd get in costume for everybody. Love the outfits. Yeah. You missed the Proton Pack. I just had the Proton Pack on the screen. Why not? We'll just show it again, just for anybody who missed it. I like these things.
you just like showing it.
I do. Look at that thing. I like the noise of it. You know, for being this for what it is, you know, Spirit Halloween, it's a really good replica. Oh! Don't cross the streams, Miss Cat.
Never cross the streams.
Never cross the streams.
Until you need to cross the streams, right?
That's right. That's great. Love it. Yeah, when we do our costumes, we go all out. That's for sure. Yeah. But now's the struggling part. I don't know what we're going to be next year, and we have to usually decide by Halloween this year what we're going to be next year because it takes us that long to plan for it.
Yeah, but really, like, Stryker kind of.
He kind of gave us an edge in this direction.
So we'll decide, I guess, what he decides.
So how's everybody doing? What's y'all's plans on Halloween? Anybody else dressing up, or we all too old for that now?
Any parties? What's going on, guys?
Yeah, we couldn't go to none of the adult parties. Miss Cat had to work this weekend, but you know, we knew that Halloween weekend was going to be like that for us but we decided that we was going to have our fun at the Scarefest weekend, knowing how Halloween weekend was going to be.
Yeah.
So we can bitch about it now, but we'd already planned for it. So 16 people in the house tonight. Make sure you're hitting the heart and the thumbs up sign. Adrian Carter, how you doing, Adrian Carter? Imasta83, it's a good thing the Ghostbusters don't charge a lot of money because if you couldn't pay, they'd have to come back and repossess your house. That's awesome. That's a dad joke if I ever heard one right there. I'll throw some more time for that one. Love the Easy E shirt pickup, Miss Cat.
Thanks, I love it.
I was actually shocked. Me and her really just sat and had a conversation on the couch about that earlier. I was like, I'm surprised you didn't pick up that Run DMC one simply because it was on the Tennessee River tag and it was double-sided. But I didn't think to myself, man, she's a Cali girl. It was almost dead. It had to be Easy E. So.
Yep. You know how I love my double hit shirts, but
I went to the New Orleans Vampire Ball over the weekend. It was pretty good. Probably won't do much tomorrow night, but have candy in case any trick-or-treaters come by. The New Orleans Vampire Ball. That does sound interesting. We actually discussed going to Salem next year for Halloween, if possible. Salem, Massachusetts, they have a big parade and big festival that goes on up there for like a week.
We definitely want to go.
And we think that Stryker would be almost to the age next year. He would be 4.5, almost 5 years old, where we could probably take him for that parade. And yeah. Nikki Corpse. That's a great name. Nikki Corpse, spelled with a K. Adrian Carter says, girlfriend, hello.
Girlfriend, hello.
Yeah. 19 people in there. Hey, we got quite a few people in here tonight. Make sure you blow up the chat so keep us talking. Because otherwise Miss Cat just stares at her phone if she's not engaged in conversation. $21 people in there.
My phone is lame.
She's just reading comments. Thanks, my guy. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, the name is awesome, Nikki Corpse.
Yeah, it is cool.
Well, I was hoping that where's Donnie DeChico? We get a guy that stops in here, Donald R. DeChico, Donnie DeChico. And if we're just major conehead nerds. That's why it's only funny to us.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd.
Well, yeah, we know why. Miss Cat has this. I don't know. It's borderline obsession with Dan Aykroyd.
Whatever. He's so full of it. I just like him.
Like, she thinks that Ghostbusters, Dan Aykroyd, you know, the 80s Dan Aykroyd's a really good-looking man, don't you, dear? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, my guy. Movies like Scream. Roger Anderson, how you doing? Hi. What's up, Roger? Movies like Scream. There's Donnie DeChico.
Hey!
Speak about him and he shows up.
Yeah.
There's Donnie DeChico. All right. Adrian Carter said, movies like Scream. What about? I mean,
What about movies like Scream?
yeah.
What do you mean?
We like Scream.
Yeah.
I like the first couple of them. We've actually tried here recently to watch the two newest ones. We got the 5. Have we gotten through 6 yet?
No.
It's hard for me. It really is. They've drug it out to the point where it's, and I think that I was really turned off by the fact that they killed Dewey in the last one.
Yes.
And I'm not mad that they killed him off, because main character's got to die. You can't let it go on for so long. But in the manner in which they did
they
it,
killed him off like twice. It was.
To me, it was like
brutal. It was like, why? He's a beloved character. Like, why are you doing it?
Oh, I watched Evil Dead Rise last night, and it was pleasantly surprised. Oh, all right, Miss Cat's been talking about Evil Dead Rise, so we have to get into that.
Yes, it's on my list.
We have such a hard time getting through movies, and it's like we get a chance a couple days a week during nap time to watch a scary movie, because we don't want Stryker, he tries to sneak out here and watch them as it is, but...
Yeah, we don't let him watch certain ones. I mean, certain things we don't, shield him from, but...
17 people in the house tonight. We're about 20 minutes in. We got about 40 minutes left with you guys. Oh, it's brutal. Don't let him watch... Oh, yeah, we wouldn't let him watch Evil Dead, nothing like that. No, he's gotten in here on some other stuff. I don't know. He's watched some Texas Chainsaw and Hatchet. He snuck in here on some Hatchet.
I was like, absolutely not. Love the movies, but not for a 3-year-old.
No, we don't watch the American Horror Stories.
I did. I used to. I watched like the first season and I think the second season. I didn't watch it after the hospital or motel or whatever it was. I watched the house one.
See, my thing is I don't have enough time to take on like full series.
Oh no, this was years ago.
Yeah, so okay, we got some questions here. The newer Scream aren't too bad. This is Eric Bolt says this. I watched all 6 movies recently. We tried that, and like I said, we got up to 5, and Sugar Creek Pickers. He's the one that asked about American Horror Stories. Okay, we got Outlaw FMX. I was recently debating buying a Scream figure to start collecting, so this seems like a good time to possess the question. What's a good retro figure of Ghostface? Any ideas? I would go with a classic older NECA. I think even...
Where's ours, Ben?
Ours. I'll pull it out here in a minute. I think that even Todd McFarlane did a Scream figure. You might even check into a McFarlane Scream figure. Those are pretty good. Nikki Corpse, the new Exorcist, was crazy. Yeah, we haven't got around to that one yet. No spoilers. I haven't watched anything on it. I'll get to it. It's like I said, we're real limited on how quick we can get to our movies. I'm an Exorcist 3 person myself. There's a certain part of me that always respects the original, but if people are saying it's good, then we'll definitely check it out. Imasta83, is it true that Froggy Flips has a 3rd ear? I don't know. I've met Froggy a few times. I've never seen the 3rd ear.
No, we can't confirm or deny that. I don't know what
that is. Imasta83 said, that's what my cousin Ray said when he was in Indianapolis. I can't confirm nor deny. I don't know Froggy that well, and I've never personally nibbled on his ears.
Yeah, we never really checked it out. I mean, I guess.
So I don't know how.
Kind of want to be like, hey, Anthony, do you have a 3rd ear?
Sugar Creek Picker says, yeah, I don't have time either. My wife loves it, but won't watch the new ones because Jessica Lange isn't on there. She will give in soon, I'm sure. That's a lot of it. If you don't have returning characters, a lot of times that'll turn me off too. We got 20 people in here tonight. Everybody hanging out with us on a Monday night. We're just getting our Halloween costume fixed. Thought we'd show off a little bit. That was one of the earliest ones I've seen so far is a movie Maniacs by McFarlane, 99 Ghostface. That's what I would go with personally. Absolutely. That's the first thing that comes to my mind was be a McFarlane if you wanted vintage. And anything after that would be NECA because NECA covers about everything you could possibly want. And even me, who's a vintage, junkie, has to show respect for them NECA Friday the 13th figures. I'm even after some myself. So the ones like we seen at Comic-Con last year, the one that opens like a book and you have that figure.
Oh, yes.
Those are really good figures. So, yeah. What advice do you have for people looking to start picking for an income stream?
Have another job.
The first advice I can give you, first and foremost, is don't expect profits right away. That's the thing. I've tried to help a lot of people. As I tell anybody, you can start this with $200. If you give me $200 and I took you out for a week, I can get you the stuff you need to start reselling. But what people don't understand is that once the stuff sells, they want to take that money right out real quick and spend it and do what else. What you got to do with that money is you've got to reinvest it. You got to keep buying. You got to keep buying until you build up enough of a slush fund money-wise that you can pull out of it and start giving yourself a little bit of a wage. And it's not even much of a wage. It's a little bit of a wage. You know, until you build yourself up $1,000, $2,000 that you can pull out of at any given time, you know, it's a process. That's what it is. It's really a process.
It is. It's a struggle.
What I did when I started was I took my initial investment and I'd spend that $200, and then once I got that $200 back, I never touched it again. I would only spend my profits from then on out. So if I sold another shirt for $19 or something, well, I'd pull that $19 out and I'd spend it on something else, but I never touched that $200 once I had it. And then eventually you sell more and more items, that $200 turns to $300, and you start having to take less money out, you know, to buy new stuff for sourcing, so you're building as you're going. That's how I did it. Okay, Outlaw FMX, yeah, absolutely, there's some nice stuff out there. He must be talking about the figures, of course, NECA and McFarlane. What's your best flip, biggest profit? I've had 2 or 3. I bought a pair of Balmains for $5 and sold them for $400. I bought a record cutter for $100 and sold it for $800. I've done that stuff a lot of times. I bought a Buco motorcycle for $20 and sold it for $400. Things like that. And recently we've picked up, I picked up an Optimus Prime. If you've watched my most recent video that says my best finds ever, I picked up an Optimus Prime in the box from 1986 for $5, and it's worth $600 to $800. So yeah, I've had a lot of those. Sugar Creek Pickers, you may have already said, but how long have you guys been reselling? I've been doing this off and on since, like, I started technically in 2012. But me and her's been doing this since, what? When did you really get yourself involved? Just within the last couple of years that you really committed to it? I've been doing it nonstop off and on since 2012. Miss Cat fully committed. Me and her's been together since 2016, but it wasn't up until like the last 2.5 years that she really, you know, got in and learn the craft. All right, so Outlaw FMX says, laugh out loud, damn. All right, TKLY, based on your reselling experience, which items must sell? Video games. Right now, video games is the fastest thing you're going to sell. You know, that
we collect.
Right. Well, he said, based on your reselling experience, which items sell the most or the quickest? So, and that's in general. Video games sell quicker than anything else.
Really?
And yeah, it's like I can list video games and know that some of them are going to sell within a couple of days. I got other stuff around here that it takes months to sell. Like, I don't fully recommend, if you're wanting to be reseller, don't get into like a lot of these retro toys and stuff like that I get into, because, you know, they are slow movers. Like that MC Hammer figure I have in there, for instance. I wouldn't recommend somebody go out and buy that for resale, because you might make $30 on it, but it might take you 7-8 months to sell it. If that. I mean, if not longer. Yeah. Okay, so Nikki Corpse, that was a killer find for $5. Oh yeah, it was. Had my heart racing. You know, that last thing I expected to see in a small town that only had about 6 rummage sales, and it was a 1986 boxed Optimus Prime for $5. That was Scott Anderson. Started watching your videos a few months ago from Froggy, and I dig your guts videos. I think he means guys. I dig your guys' videos, not guts. That's probably a typo. I'm glad that's what we're doing it for. You know, we want people to enjoy the content and the stuff we put out, and we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to put out the best content.
And we really do enjoy it. Yeah. So.
Okay, Masta83 says, there's nothing wrong with having a third ear. My cousin Ray Ray has 12 toes. Hey, the extra balance. You got one toe on, extra toe on each foot.
Yeah.
Or you can, an extra pair of hands, you know. You got a monkey feet thing.
Yeah.
Sugar Creek Pickers, that's cool. About 10 plus years then. I've only been doing it for about 7 months. Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere. Yeah. You know, I was doing it before it was cool. That was the thing. I was into it before it was cool and before it was trendy to be in. That's why, if you guys watch my videos with Froggy, a lot of that stuff that I've had piled up over the years in my personal collection, I got that stuff for pennies on the dollar because I was doing it when nobody else was doing it.
And imagine if you would have had, like, the know-how to, like, have recorded.
To do the videos back then. Because back then, you know, you had guys who were doing videos like James Rolfe and stuff like that, but those were guys who had professional video editing. You know, there wasn't a cell phone app back in 2016 or even before that you could edit your videos on like I do to this degree now.
Yeah.
But actually, I can't really complain because my finds now rival that of my finds even back then. That's the crazy part about it. So, and you guys are going to see on Sunday's video. Sunday's video is going to be a banger. And then every video after that's going to be a banger. We got these... I ain't even gonna tell you. This is stuff we found at the tractor in the show.
We have saved amazing videos.
The whole winter is gonna be lit for you guys. So for all you diehards who stuck around to these videos, they're getting 600-700 views. You know, you guys are gonna be very rewarded come November.
Oh, yeah. It's been so hard not to release these videos. They're so good.
All right. Trying to have patience and let it grow slowly. That's what you do. You got you know, it's not an overnight thing. But once you get it to where it's like, I've gotten it now that where Poshmark alone pretty much sustains what I do. You know, so I can sit on this eBay stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And I also love that you're into. Scott Anderson says, I also love that you're into sports. Oh yeah, that's just a '90s thing. You know, basketball was big in the '90s, so that was natural. Then I got into football in the I don't know, the 2007s, 8s, 9s. Watched a lot of football then, so. Can't find. Okay, try. Says can't find. Wait a minute. Alright, is your main selling platform online or do you have a storefront? We have no storefront. My main selling platform is quite literally Poshmark. We say it all the time, Poshmark pay the bills. We don't, if you look at my eBay store, it's severely neglected for right now. It's not gonna be. But for right now, it's severely neglected. Scott Anderson says, I hope your channel blows up. We hope so, too.
I mean, that's the hope. But like I said, we're having fun doing it.
We're just doing it to do it at this point. Because if I hung my hat solely on the fact that I was hoping my channel was going to blow up, I look at the analytics and I would drive myself crazy. You know,
he does drive himself crazy. YouTube just isn't pushing us. But
he must... He says, do you think, I don't know what that was, YouTube watch video. Mm-hmm. Adrian Carter, video watching YouTube, it like YouTube watch video. I'm not sure what Adrian Carter's saying. Outlaw FMX, I have nothing in my collection yet, so I'm thinking 90s horror first, no plans to sell it. The only thing outside of horror would be high quality sound wave transformer. I'm not sure what a high quality sound wave transformer is. 90s horror is a good way to start. It's a good place to start. It's a good place as any. I would say that it's not the best genre to start in because horror right now is at its most popular. It's the most popular it has been. So as somebody who's looking to start collecting, you're going to get into a realm where you're paying, you know, higher prices, you know, and if you're not...
Versus like 25 or 50 cents a VHS that you'll find at a rummage sale.
But even them is really slim.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because horror is so big, so the 50-cent ones is...
Yeah, you're not, you know, so you're going to be paying up and you're going to be doing a lot of online shopping, I assure you, if that's the niche you're going to put yourself into.
But 90s is a good...
Yeah.
Good place to start. In my opinion, that's what I thought.
Okay, BW, are you guys going to any toy shows or anything like that coming up? Well, I mean, we've talked about we're going to Retro Rick's. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if you've ever in here and heard that conversation. And his store is like a giant toy store and videos, game store, all combined into one. We don't have any toy shows lined up. I'm sure we'll find something throughout the winter.
And the stuff that he is trading is just insane. So we're super excited.
Okay, let's see here. Master 83, do you think that it affects the value of my cousin's G.I. Joes that my aunt added 2 toes to them to make him feel better? I really love your content, by the way, especially when you're wearing the up-tempos. Yeah, I think it would probably affect the value on it to a degree. Yeah. You don't...
Any altercation.
Yeah, you don't... It's like... Well, if you watch my video where I fixed that BJ in the bear box, I took a box that was all broken up and I refixed it and made it look decent, but I haven't sold it or tried to sell it because I know that the value is permanently affected now. It looks better and it's going to look great on the shelf for the collector, but I'll never be able to get the price out of it that it's worth because it has been altered. So
you haven't even listed it.
No, because see, Nikki Corpse. I'm always rewatching the short with snow in the kitchen and Miss Cat shopping. Cracks me up every time. That was one of my first shorts. I just got this idea. I was like, I'm always in the kitchen baking them brownies. She likes these organic brownies that I make, and I don't mind doing a little baking. I was like, well, you know, it kind of reminds me of, I'm at the store. What she wants, like, let's just do that. Like, except I'll be, instead of mixing up a batch of whatever Kevin Gates is mixing up, which I know, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm just mixing up a batch of my brownies, and that's what that box is in the background for. And she's cool enough to go through with some of my crazy ideas. Adrian Carter, your messages keep getting retracted, so I'm not sure what's happening with you, though. Outlaw FMX, I'm in my 30s, so a lot of stuff's more personal taste, yeah. When you get that age, well, that's part of what's coming up with this trip to Retro Rick. I've gotten to the point where I'm at the age where I like my collection, but I don't need certain things anymore. I have no emotional attachment to a lot of this stuff anymore. I'm like, I kept it just to keep it, so now I'm just getting rid of it to get stuff that I do want.
Yeah.
There's, so that's the goal. Game Player Hour, what's up? Saying hello from Sweden. Hey, we were just talking about, we had some people from Sweden, and somebody drops in tonight. Welcome. Glad you stopped in. Sugar Creek Pickers, the flea market you go to in Muncie, is that going on through the winter? Yes, it is. And since somebody asked about a toy show or something, we do have that coming up. We're planning to go to that the first Sunday or the first Saturday in December, whatever it is. So, yeah. Adrian Carter says basketball. All right.
What about it?
What about basketball? Their comments keep getting retracted for whatever reason. So I'm only getting bits and pieces of what they're saying here. Anyway, Outlaw FMX. Yeah, exactly. That's the approach I want to take. Being new to the whole game. Yeah, that's the best way to go. Top 3 horror movies. Game Player. Well, mine would have to be Friday the 13th Part 7, Night of the Demons, and what would you think my third one would be? I don't know. Top 2 were easy. That is a good one. I'd probably have to say Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warrior. So that's one of them I can always go to. What about yours?
Ooh. Pet Cemetery, the old one. I don't know, babe. The Ring really messed with me. It's not my favorite, but it was the most terrifying thing ever. And then I don't know. There's so many good ones. I guess Rose Red. That was a good one.
It says, Imasa says, my cousin Ray Ray claims he also met Scottie Pippen and he stole my cousin's french fries and told him no one would believe him. Hey, that wouldn't shock me, honestly, about Scottie Pippen. He's come off, he hasn't been real mentally stable since his wife left him and was...
The whole wife thing.
Yeah, he's been off kilter ever since, and what his wife did was really dirty, sleeping with MJ's son, first and foremost.
Oh, my God.
But, so, I can't really... I don't know your cousin, and I don't know if Scottie Pippen took his french fries or not, but it wouldn't shock me, because Scottie's definitely not mentally stable anymore. His wife really screwed him up. Just curious, what did you pay for that bird jersey in the background? I didn't pay anything for that bird jersey in the background, because a good friend of mine named Froggy Flips, make sure you go check out his channel. A good friend of mine gifted me that autographed Larry Bird jersey he found at a rummage sale. Class act right there.
It was. That was so nice.
El Tendo, what's up? You done missed half the conversation, El Tendo. We done been there talking about horror and everything else. Outlaw FMX says Pet Cemetery is goated. Yeah, the first one is really good. I mean, the original. I don't want to say the first one. The original. The remake wasn't so great. Sugar Creek Pickers, good. We need a good source for wintertime. If I picked up a large box...
Are you local?
Sugar Creek Pickers?
Yeah.
Picked up a large box of baseball cards for $10. And the first handful I picked up 4 Ken Griffey Jr.'s rookie cards in them. Hey, that's good.
Dinner time. We haven't even eaten yet.
No, we had to do this live with you guys first. We had 24 people in here. We've maintained quite a few people in here tonight. I like it.
Yeah.
So, horror TV watching.
Are you afraid of the dark? Does anybody still watch
Okay, he's at Sugar Creek Pickers is in Crawfordsville. My suggestion for sourcing during the wintertime, I can't tell people enough, is I source on Poshmark. And I do extremely well on Poshmark. And you'll see this year when we do an unboxing video, stuff that I bought throughout the year on Poshmark with intent to resell. I do very well on there. I buy a lot of stuff and turn around and resell. As a matter of fact, I just bought today. I sold a sweater today for $130 that I paid $30 for on Poshmark after shipping and fees. So, okay, Emas83, thanks you both. I really love your content. Can tell you both work hard and you love 90s basketball. Yeah, 90s basketball is my thing. I love basketball in general. I watch basketball now, and even though it ain't what it is in the 90s, what it was in the 90s,
We pay for
Steph
the...
Curry definitely makes it exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Hey, I love Sammy Terry. He's debatably got one of the best horror laughs. I always crown Vincent Price as having the best horror laugh, but Sammy Terry's right in there, top 3 anyway. And that Sammy Terry's an Indiana guy. That's the thing. A lot of people, I know Sammy Terry. Curry, yeah, Curry's my favorite player right now. And if you watch my basketball video,
You retracted it again.
if you watch my basketball video, it's a little ways back, but it says 3-on-3 basketball. I do the Curry. I'm pretty well known for doing the Curry turnaround. It's like I can bust that 3 and just turn around, know it went in. I do it all the time. I've done it. I done it in my Philadelphia video. I just done it in the Cincinnati video, and then of course I did it in that basketball mixtape video. What about Sammy Terry? What about Wolfman Jack? Did you like Wolfman Jack? And then of course he wasn't necessarily like a horror host, but in that genre, but like Joe Bob Briggs. Monster Vision on TNT. I couldn't get enough of Joe Bob Briggs, and when I was young, 8, 9, 10 years old, watching Joe Bob Briggs on TNT, and he was feeding you these little information. I think that's part of my obsession now with bonus features and documentaries because of Joe Bob Briggs.
Really?
Oh yeah, he would give you the backdoor information of how this scene was shot, or it was just cool. He'd give you tidbits. So.
Yeah, tidbits.
Tidbits. Yes, sir. I remember staying up on Friday and Saturday nights watching Sammy. Those old scary movies are the best. The Grudge is what got me. Yeah, Miss Cat liked The Grudge. Oh, yeah. Wolfman was awesome, they say. Yep. Wolfman Jack. He had one of the better voices. Yeah. Actually, I would venture to say he had the best voice. Like I said, I like Vincent Price's laugh, and, Sammy Terry's close second. But Wolfman Jack definitely had a great voice. I used to like Captain USA, I think he was called. I'm not sure who Captain USA is. That's a new one on me. I know Captain America. We got 24 people in here tonight. You guys have kept this conversation going. Make sure you're hitting the heart and the like button. I don't know. Me and Kat was talking today. We thought about we might, we was gonna take a break from YouTube, didn't we?
Yeah.
We talked about that, but we was afraid everybody'd miss us if we took a break. Okay, game mode player. Snow is thrifting, reselling your full-time job, or you do anything else? I take care of the baby. But yeah, thrifting, reselling, editing videos, it's just what I do. Emasked 83, my cousin Ray Ray was an extra in Thriller where Vincent Price provided the rap. He didn't even need makeup. Haha, yeah. And then game player says Kuo, yeah. It took a witness. See, I wasn't always full time. When Stryker was born, me and Kat had discussed what we was going to do, whether I was going to go back, because I was actually I used to drive Amish, and I made pretty good money driving Amish. You make $100, $125 a day, tax free if I wanted to. That's pretty good money, $500, $550 a week. But
yeah. We don't.
But we discussed it, and I was like,
we can't get into it. Actually, I almost said we don't trust the government. But,
yeah.
We would like one parent at least to be at home, rather than him being.
We didn't want to do the babysitter or the daycare thing. So it was decided, her job and her career. She's went to school. She's licensed. There's always a need for her. So me, I was either working in Amish, which is cash under the table, or I was going to end up working in a factory. And I've been doing this on the side as a side hustle for a long, long time. And I was like, I said, well, now's the time. I was like, this is what we do. Stryker's a baby. Let's see if I can make this work full time, and I'll stay home and I'll take care of Stryker. And we've been doing it now for what, 2.5 years, 3 years? Yeah. So.
No, not the YouTube thing.
Not the YouTube thing. I'm talking about the reselling.
Oh.
So you're asking about reselling.
Oh.
See, is thrifting and reselling your full-time job, or do you do anything else? Okay. Oh, I just Googled it, and he was Commander USA's Groovy Movies. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. That's a new one for me. Commander USA's Groovy Movies. Might have been just something that was in your area. Like, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that not from Indiana who probably don't know who Sammy Terry is. Game player, I meant cool. Yeah, I thought you meant cool. I didn't figure you meant Coolio.
Julio.
You guys got us here for another 15 minutes. We got 25 people in here. Keep the comments coming. We're time flies when you're having fun, huh, dear?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook us something when we're done. My cousin Ray stayed with the Amish for a weekend, but they kicked him out because he snuck in a radio to listen to the ball games. He sells the kids radios now, and they have like an Amish FBI after him. I don't know if you're joking or not, but what he can be saying could be true because I drive with the Amish, and there is stuff like that goes on all the time. There's Amish kids who have double lives. You know, they when they leave the community, they go out and put on street. They have a friend who's English who lets them keep clothes and stuff at their house. And they'll come and put on street clothes. And they got a cell phone and all that. And even the guys I worked with, the main men, they have cell phones, and they're only supposed to have cell phones for work purposes. That's how they get around it with their religion. It's for work purpose. But I tell you what, he sure as hell sit on that cell phone all day, and I guarantee you, he ain't on work purposes. And then on top of that, it's like I made the mistake of putting this DVD player in my van, and well, then you start getting questions. Well, you got this DVD player out there. I bet you could get some discs with real pretty girls on it and stuff like that. And I'm no. I'm not. I'm not getting you a video so you can watch it in my van. If you know what I'm saying. Okay, Sugar Creek Pickers. Okay, guys, I'd love to stay and chat, but I got some listening to do. I'm glad we got to chat. Have a great night. Hey, thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us, Sugar Creek Pickers.
Yes, thank you so much.
You know, good luck in your endeavors. 7 months in, you're still wet behind the ears.
You'll get it.
Yep, you got a long way to go, and
persistence is key.
The sky's the limit. Yeah, okay, we got Philip Wayne Scott. Love watching your videos. Hopefully I'll run into you thrifting sometime. I met Anthony Froggy Flips out thrifting about a month ago. Well, I'm not sure what area you're from, but yeah, we're out and about all the time. They'll be seeing less of us during the winter time. There's not as much to do, but... All right, we got Game Player. Time to sleep in Sweden. Good night. Thanks for the good content. Been subscribing since like 250 subs. Keep it up. Killer Clowns from Outer Space Rules. All right, thank you, Game Player. It's nice you stop in here and hang out with us tonight. We love Killer Clowns. So. Yep.
We should do that next year.
Thanks for hanging out with us from Sweden.
Yes.
All right, we got Lance H. I see you have a lot of interest, no, but what are your absolute favorite thing? Like Larry Bird, Taz, horror characters, same for Miss Cat. My absolute favorite thing, I don't know. I mean, basketball is one of my favorite things. It's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. It's something I've always done. Like, I don't know, my favorite jersey would be my Michael Jordan All-Star jersey. I got a favorite item out of each genre of things that I have. It's like my
yeah, that's a hard question.
Yeah, it's like out of all my band shirts, what's my favorite band shirt? Well, it'd probably be that Aussie shirt right now that I just got. That Aussie tattoo shirt.
With our newest video. That was so awesome.
What's my favorite sports shirt? Well, then right now it'd have to be that Celtics shirt I just got,
And mine's the Jordan one that we found at
Mojo Casters. Yeah, well, my favorite jacket would be right now. Well, I've got that Dream Team Fanimation. I've got it's so hard to pick.
Ooh, my favorite jacket. I'm wearing one of my favorite jackets. Ooh, the Jurassic Park all-over print jacket that I just got is up there too.
You guys haven't seen that yet. That's going to be in some upcoming footage. Yeah, you never expect to find a Jurassic Park all-over print jacket at a friggin' Goodwill, but I did it, so...
For an amazing price.
I mean, well, actually, the price is what's going to be shocking. It's going to be a shocking thumbnail when you see the price, because people are going to be like... Why is Goodwill charging that kind of price? But you'll see why.
Yeah, and it's mine.
Yeah. Too many horror movies I like. El Tendo likes them all.
Yeah.
He's posting horror movies all day, every day. I don't have time. It's like, he's got so many horror movies, I would never be able to get through them all. See, if you guys check out El Tendo on Instagram, he posts all these horror movies he finds, and he got a lot of horror toys. So if you're still hanging out in here at Outlaw FMX, hit up El Tendo on Instagram. He's got some horror toys that would definitely be up your alley. What's your favorite hip-hop group? My cousin Ray says he likes ICP, but only when remixed to techno. I used to listen to ICP, but...
Yeah, ICP regular is awesome in general. I don't know about techno, but, I mean, they're a classic.
My favorite rap group has always been Bone Thugs and Harmony.
My favorite is rap group, Tupac.
He's not a group, he's a solo artist.
But I mean, still counts. That's my favorite.
Well, you could count it if you said rap. Tupac and the Outlaws. That was his group.
Just him.
Okay, just him. Okay, El Tina says, I'm debating on starting a channel with reviews. Thanks for the shout out.
I tried to get him to do that.
There's too much.
Like, I wanted to review Twisted Metal.
There's too much with the copyright issues, and you have to go with that Fair Claims Act. And even with that Fair Claims Act, if you post it on your video, if the clips are too long, I'm constantly seeing guys like from Dust Till Sean or Hack the Movies. I'm constantly seeing them bitching on there because they're getting demonetized on their videos. And I watch all these guys' videos. I'm like, hell, all they're using is little clips. They're not even using actual audio.
I thought it was like 10 seconds or 15 seconds.
It's unclear.
Okay,
It
so
really
it's
is.
confusing.
It really is.
Okay.
What's up, Snow and Miss Cat? Hey, Joe Ellen.
Hey, Joellen.
Yeah.
Glad you can make it. We're almost getting off of here.
You got 10
Tonight
minutes
has been
in.
Crazy.
We got 10 minutes left, but we've talked about all kinds of subjects tonight. We've had a lot of people stay in here too, 24 to 30 people. That's crazy.
Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out with us.
How about showing the cover and just talking about? Well, yeah, that you could probably do. I certainly wouldn't be trying to put any clips in, but the problem is when you're trying to talk about a certain scene in the movie, and if you have to try to explain it word for word, what happened, it'd be so much easier to show a 10-second clip. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a catch-22 or a double-edged sword. For me, it's enough that I know that I can put some video clips in my videos. And I've learned that I don't ever put a video clip in my video that's more than 10 seconds because anything past 10 seconds is iffy at best. So
yeah, we had to take one down one time, didn't we?
just make an alternate channel and try it out. Yeah, there you go. Just make a channel, that's
not a bad idea. We could do it in my name.
Bone Thugs and Tupac are both fire, Joe Ellen says. Yep.
Yes.
Did you all happen to see Sammy Terry's live show in Shelbyville over the weekend? No, we didn't get to.
Mm-hmm.
No, this weekend.
I worked.
She's had to work all weekend, so it's been.
Crazy.
We had all of our fun last weekend in Lexington, which you guys will see all about. Tomorrow night. If you guys stay up late tomorrow night, we're dropping our very special Halloween, October Spooktacular special. It's going to be
2 videos, guys.
Well, we got 2 videos this week, but the one we're dropping tomorrow night is going to be one of the longer videos we've ever dropped, and then the one we drop next week is going to be, on Sunday, is going to be a banger.
Yeah.
So, okay, Adrian Carter says, hello. Your messages keep getting retracted, Adrian, so I'm not sure what's your favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony song. Did you see the story about what my cousin said above? My cousin Ray said he got jumped by Bone Thugs in Cleveland because Busy Bone's cousin is Amish and he was mad that he was selling them radios. What's your favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony song? My favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony song is,
Sometimes I think he makes it up, but he's crazy.
Who? Oh, yeah. My favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony song, that's a tough one. I like them all. Wasteland Warriors, probably. I like Wasteland Warriors quite a bit.
I was going to say, yeah, you have the cassette.
I got cassettes.
So I don't even want to hear it. There's no favorite with Snow. It's, I like that one. Oh, I like that one too. Oh, that one's really good as well.
Oh, we got Damien G Unit. I ain't afraid of no ghost, my G. That's right. We got the Ghostbusters in here tonight. And our little guy Striker, he's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We're going to take him trick-or-treating.
He's at Grandma's. Is he getting on?
No, I don't think Mom and him got on tonight. Sometimes I think he makes it up, but he's crazy. Oh, he must be talking about his cousin.
Yeah.
Well, your cousin definitely, he could keep people entertained with stories because he's got a million of them. All right, Jolyn says, I can't wait. Oh, yeah, we can't wait to release. And this week's been wild for me. I've actually been editing nonstop for almost 2.5 days now to get these videos out. The video we dropped tomorrow night's essentially almost like 4 videos in one. And then we're dropping a video Sunday because we're not going to be home Saturday. So
we're going to Retro Rick.
We're going to Retro Rick. So, yep, our video's going to be late.
Arkansas,
that's what I call it. Are we ready for this trip to Arkansas?
Mm-hmm.
So, taking some really cool stuff over there. I'm taking a Rob the Robot in the box. I'm taking a OG Game Boy brick in the box. Mario Paint Super Nintendo in the box. Sonic limited edition for the Dreamcast, which is like a grail. We're taking some serious stuff to Retro Rick, some big ticket stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got some more. We got Philip Wayne Scott. I bet the Lexington Horror Fest was nice. I didn't get to see Sammy Terry over the weekend either, but hopefully next time. Yeah, that's something we may need to look into because I don't know how many years we're gonna have Sammy Terry left. So, but yeah, Lexington Horror Fest was a blast, and wait till you guys see the video. Like I said, it's tomorrow night. You guys see the video. Will you ever do some sort of giveaway? That would be a good way to expand your channel. Yeah, we talked about doing a video. We're going to give away something when we hit 5,000 subs. We talked about it a few times. I don't know what happened this year. We was in February we was at 4,300, and I was almost certain that, you know, we would break 5,000 by the end of the year, but it just hasn't happened. YouTube.
It's the sophomore year slump.
Yeah, the sophomore slump. And YouTube is seriously not pushing our
They're
videos,
really not.
or not pushing our videos at all. I mean, quite literally, you know, videos that average in 1,000 or 1,200, 1,300, I think is really, quite literally, our diehard supporters who watch us every week, because we got 4,600 subs, and our video, like our most recent video right now, hasn't even broke 800 yet, 800 views. And I don't get it. There's an $800 T-shirt in this video.
Yeah.
And then I look at the analytics, which is a curse, because I'm looking at the analytics, and I showed her earlier today. I said, look at this in the analytics. I said the whole video is considered a top moment. It has a retention rate of 52%, and YouTube is not pushing it.
Yeah.
So. And then we watched other people from, you know, a couple states below us, you know, who they only have like 2,000 or 3,000 subs, and their views are averaging 7,000 and 8,000 views per video, and I can't figure it out.
That's why, honestly, like, before I tried this, I would be like, yes, go try YouTube. You can do it. You know, it's gonna be awesome. But now, anybody who's like, well, what do you think? Should I try YouTube? I'm hesitant, because I'm like, we are finding awesome stuff, like banger stuff that is like, really, is this real? Yes, it's real, but we're grinding and we're up and we don't eat or sleep, but whatever. That's life. But it's like, we really do have amazing finds and nothing. So I tell everybody, I'm like, if you do it, good luck.
Yeah,
it's hard.
We can't figure out why YouTube don't push our videos.
No.
I mean, our finds are more. We watch a lot of these people. I watch a lot of these people all day, every day. To the point where she's like, "Do you ever get tired of watching YouTube?" And it's like, well, if you got to be good at what you do, it's like basketball. You got to watch the game footage. You see what
research.
You see what people are finding. You know, okay, the next time I see that, I know it's worth money. But in so doing, I also see that these people aren't finding crap compared to what I find, and their videos are getting pushed, and I can't figure it out. So
no. I don't get it.
YouTube hates me too. It's alright, Altenda. It happens. Philip Wainscott says, "You ever go selling what now again? I bought on you from there." We've discussed it, and it's something that we want to do when we get a following. We don't have a big enough following right now. Last time we sold on there with our little following, we weren't making very much money. We were getting 12 or 13 people were viewing our whatnots. You know, I told Kat we leave the door open, and I always promote our whatnot and leave the link in our description, but it's simply just keeping it open for if and when our channel does blow up, then we'll do more on whatnot. Okay, more questions here. My cousin Ray said he'd do a collab. He has about 60 followers. Hell, I'll do a collab if he's willing to meet us up somewhere. I mean, we don't turn down collabs.
No, we love collabs.
We like to work with people. We've reached out to people who and tried to work with them and who just wasn't really interested in it. So. Yeah.
Like, it's a big community with the reselling, but it's small too. So it's like, I believe help everybody out. Like, you know, I don't know. We're always down to collab.
I figured it was Scott Anderson said you guys are hella genuine. I don't know why YouTube is hating. I told her
the name.
I thought today, I was like, I think about it all the time. I was like, well, maybe it's the name. Maybe YouTube don't want to push a channel with that particular name. So we thought about rebranding it. But it's like, do we really want to rebrand when our names flashed all over Froggy's channel? We're fixing to go see Retro Rick this weekend, and there's no way I could be rebranded by the weekend.
No.
So I don't know what to do. I'm trying what avenues I can, but whoever said it, YouTube is seriously haters. That's it.
And we've switched up the thumbnail, like, outlay and all that, so.
Dominique Sanchez says, what a shame. You all do have great videos. Keep pushing. Well, I stay pushing because I'm too stubborn to quit.
And we have fun doing it.
Yeah.
So.
You know, if it gets to the point where it's not fun anymore, you know, right now the only cost that I have is my time in editing the videos, you know, and so.
And like I said, the video tomorrow, it's going to have, you know, a lot of family stuff in the second part, and some people might not stay. It is what it is. We like what we do, and we put out what we like. So maybe that's why YouTube's not pushing us.
Yeah, because
maybe we're stuck in a niche.
Because we don't stick or conform to any one style of video.
No.
1 week it's rummy sales, 1 week it's a trip here, 1 week it's a Comic-Con or a horror fest or a thrift store. But I thought, to me, that's what keeps our channel fresh, is variety. You know, I've watched the same guy do the same rummy sale 100 friggin' times, you know. It's like...
Or the same 3 different people do the same rummage sale at the same time. Which is cool to a certain point, but then so much it's like, we do keep it unique. So I'm not down talking any other YouTuber because, like I said, I know how hard this is. Kudos to you for making it. I hope we do. But
if anybody was to ask us our honest opinion about trying it, I would tell you that if you ain't committed or or you're expecting some kind of
have
instant
a second job,
you're.
Or have a.
I wouldn't hang my hat
significant
on.
other.
I wouldn't hang my hat on YouTube. I really would.
Nope.
It's
No,
like
and that's sad.
because you can't. I'm the biggest proof out there. Is like you can have some of the best content around and still not get there, and you still you're still struggling for views. I don't know how the algorithm works. Too legit to quit, he says. Yeah, that's it. I'm just too stubborn to quit. The truth be is that me and Kat like to watch our videos on the big TV. So the only way for me to get the video on the big TV without having somebody burn them onto disc and stuff for us is just stuff.
Which we are looking into.
Yeah, because we want.
If the YouTube thing doesn't take off, what are we giving it? 3 years?
And we talked about giving it 3 years. Most people I've talked to said that they go through a slump in the second year. And by the time most people I've talked to said the third year is when their channel's blown up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them who said that. Their third year.
We'll give it like 3 or 4 years. I mean, we might change our mind depending on what we're going through at the time. But right now, we're just having fun and putting out what we want. So.
Yeah.
Other than the man videos was on purpose.
Yeah. I told Kat, I said, YouTube's not pushing us anyway, so what desire do I have to put out good quality content if it's not going to get pushed? So I said, what we'll do is, we'll put out what we want to put out because YouTube's going to push it or not push it either way.
Yeah.
And we'll save the good videos for the winter time when people are at home. So that way, that's what we decided to do this year. We'll see if it works. I'm trying to crack this system and I can't figure it out. I can't figure out why some people I watch his videos just pop off and they get 10 or 15,000 views out of nowhere, and I can't get.
It's like the Star Wars video. Okay?
Yeah, I got 4,000 views on that. And that's a 10 or 15,000 view video all
How
day.
did that not go viral?
How did it not? I can't
Who
figure that.
finds that stuff in the wild? Okay, this is the stuff that. Granted, maybe we're just watching a niche of certain YouTube videos because these are the things that if these people found that, oh my god. But, because we found it, it's like, nobody cares.
He says, my cousin got 1,000 likes on a video where he fought a beaver and that got run over. It was gross. People are weird. Your cousin Ray Ray, I must check out his channel.
Yes. But,
we've talked about doing some outlandish videos. Like I said, we're not about not collabing. Like, if this channel blows up, if you guys help me blow my channel up here where I can afford to go out and buy us a new van where we can travel and stuff, you're going to see some whistle and diesel shit from me because I hate my truck. I hate it with a blind passion. So when this blows up and I can buy myself a new vehicle, I'm going to take that truck out and demolish it on camera for you guys.
And we have so many ideas.
Oh, yeah.
We've
got so much ideas, and I've got so many ideas for great content and so many skits and so much shit we can do, but we can't do it because we're waiting for YouTube to blow up because then she needs to be at home. No, we can't, In order to have her home, we have to have YouTube help and pay the bills, so.
Yeah.
Chris Branham says, plus the reseller YouTube space is filled with tons of people doing it. It's already kind of a niche thing. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing it, a lot.
It is a niche thing, and I understand that, and there is tons of people doing it. But not everybody finds the Star Wars. Not everybody finds the deals that you guys are going to see in the winner videos
that we find. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so many people are doing it, and that's why it is so competitive. And I get that,
but that's what should set us apart. That's my problem with it.
Exactly.
That's what should set us apart from everybody else, is because we do find this killer stuff.
And we are out there first thing in the morning, crack it on, running all day looking for this stuff. And it's like, that's why we find it, because it is out there, but you really have to be like, okay, in and out. Like, I've had Joneses is what I call them, because I did door-to-door sales. Basically, literally tell me in snow, oh, you guys know what you're looking for. Like I said on the last video, yes, we do. And we find it, because we don't stop until we do. I mean, in at least 13 hours, we had one bathroom break throughout the whole day, and it's like we just...
Hey, this guy right
it's
here,
a grind.
Chris Branham brings up a good comment here as I'm reading. Chris Branham, is that how you say it? Branham. Do you know what I like watching? Auction videos. People like live auctions and seeing what stuff goes for. Hey, that's great because I literally just shot an auction video this weekend, and you guys would be mind blown at the stuff I got at this auction. I couldn't even believe it.
And he's actually an auctioneer.
Yeah, I used to be an auctioneer. I had my auctioneer. I was the only felon in the state of Indiana with an auctioneer's license. Believe it or not, I had to go in front of the state licensing board in Indianapolis and plead my case to even get my auctioneer license.
Because it's all about bettering yourself.
Mm-hmm. So you go like, I have 5, but I want 10, but I want 10, now 50, now 20, now 25, 25, but I want 30, but I want 30, now 35, you know, something like that.
That's so hot. God.
I learned how to do that.
Hot. I love it.
You pervert. Now he masked at 33. Now he gets paid to go into sewers and exterminate rats by the city, but he cannot use chemicals, so he has to do it with a hammer. Man, you don't use a hammer. Tell me, you just do it with his bare hands. That'll get him some likes and views. And some of them subway rats, I heard they get big as beavers. You know. He said, I think he films it. Chris Bram says, yeah, if you uploaded an auction video, I guarantee I will watch the whole thing.
He doesn't auction anymore. Like, it's just he went to an auction. I was at work. So.
Yeah, I don't auctioneer anymore, but I went to the auction and I recorded it. So he's talking about yeah, we're gonna have to be cutting it out here soon. You guys kept us going. We're 5 minutes past due. We'll answer these last few questions here. We'll get that auction video up soon. I mean, we've got so much good footage coming along the way. It's gonna be hit after hit after hit. Okay. Damien G Unit says epic respect to G Unit. And then we got Amasa said that's awesome story about you, makes me root for you even more. That's good. And then we got Chris Bram says, yeah, like going to an auction, I like watching the live auctions. I thought about actually even trying to do a live, but the auction house I went to is in a little small town in Ohio, about a half hour from here, and the signal over there was so bad that I couldn't even FaceTime with her. So
yeah, it was horrible. Alright, baby. You ready?
Telling him he is a. All right, can you please shout out my Can you please shout out my cousin Ray Ray, but tell him he's a liar? That would be funny. I don't know. You want to shout?
We cannot call him a liar because we don't know. But shout out to cousin Ray Ray.
Yeah.
Go watch his YouTube and enjoy with a turtle with a hammer, though. I don't know.
RCRC says, I liked your fast talking. It was amazing. You know, when I went to auctioneer school, a lot of people asked me how I had the upper hand because I went in there, was able to chant, and that's something they teach you while you're there. I could do it when I went there. I was like, well, because I wrote rap music. And a guy there who told me, he's like, man, when you're up there, it's like you're singing. Well, it's because I'm rapping, basically. That's why my hands do what they do. It's a rap thing. I've been rapping like...
I was wondering about that whole game.
Yeah, the reason why I never did bid calling championships is because I was told to do that because one of the guys, Joseph Mast, he was the greatest auctioneer in the United States at the time. He's selling multi-million-dollar houses and cars and horses. He told me I should go do that because I could make thousands and thousands of dollars, but the reason why I didn't, because they won't let you wear a headset. You have to hold a mic, and me, I want to move my hands, and I can't hold a mic still, so that's what happened to me. Anyway, let's see, can you please shout out, because Ray, I'm 15 minutes from Cincy. John actually came to my house a couple years ago and bought stuff for me. Cincinnati Picker, oh yeah. We know John. We just went to the reseller rally, and we're supposed to go pick his warehouse soon, so... Yeah, that's awesome. Chris Bingham from Cincy. We was just down that way just a few weeks ago. So
you met some awesome people. Jennifer, Joe.
Okay, Chance Coburn said, Happy Halloween, Snow and Cat. Sorry about that. I missed that comment. I was going to get to
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to everybody out there tonight. We have run 10 minutes over almost, so... Yep, we're going to get off of here. Ray said thank you. He said you were wrong about Froggy, though. He said next time you do a video, please have him lift his beanie. You'll see his 30-year. Always check it out. Did you guys end up going and checking out the US? No, we ended up not going and checking out the USS Nightmare. We had a couple couples who were supposed to go with us who couldn't make it, and we just decided ultimately we weren't going to drive all the way down to Cincinnati for that. We stuck up around here. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer literally got a hold of me the next day, and I was like, oh... She's one of those that don't get on Facebook, which is not bad. I commend her for that. I should probably not be on it that much. But with that being said, we did miss out. But Jennifer and Joe, definitely get a hold of us if you're watching this or you watch it later. You have my number, so hit us up.
All right, and that's it for tonight. So happy Halloween, everybody. And make sure you check out our new video tomorrow night.
And be safe.